All right, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Heartland Championship Wrestling. This is Heartland Havoc 101, Too Legit to Quit. My name is Dave Little, and we are coming to you live from the Dave Cave with action from Los Angeles, featuring the superstars of West Coast Championship Wrestling and Heartland Ladies Wrestling. We've already had some great matches here so far tonight. In our opening contest, it was cheerleader Melissa winning a #1 contenders match for the Heartland Ladies Championship with a big victory over Tessa Blanchard. And in the next match, it was the Heartland Ladies Tag Team Champions, Regeneration X, the team of Leva Bates and Allison Danger, successfully defending their titles against the Minnesota Home Wrecking Crew of Lacey and Rain. Good match there for Regeneration X. The Briscoe brothers regained the Ring of Honor Tag Team Championship with a convincing win over the previous champions OI4K, Dave and Jake Christ, when Jake was pinned after a double-team Doomsday device by the Briscoe brothers. And in our last match, it was the Mistress of Mayhem Championship on the line. And the Mistress of Mayhem, Soraya Knight, successfully defended her title with a big victory over Trish Stratus. That brings us to tonight's live action, and we are going to start off with a very unique match. I've never tried anything quite like this on the channel before. This is going to be an 8-man elimination tag team match, which is bringing to head a rivalry between this man, Adam Cole, and his former ally, Roderick Strong, formerly part of Team Takeover. Team Takeover kicked Roderick Strong out of their faction after a tag team loss and replaced him with this guy, Keith Lee. So it will be Adam Cole and Keith Lee, along with Kyle O'Reilly, who is the regular tag team partner for Adam Cole, and the big heavy DONOVAN DIJAK for Team Takeover in an 8-man elimination tag team contest. Roderick Strong has brought a couple of friends, his old Ring of Honor tag team partner Austin Aries and Davey Richards are part of Team Strong, but until now we have not been aware of who the fourth man in that tag team would be. And Roderick Strong has promised us a surprise, and indeed a surprise it is, as the fans go crazy for the arrival at ringside of none other than Rob Van Dam. How about that, ladies and gentlemen? Rob Van Dam is the mystery partner, and he will be part of Team Strong, the Strong Squad, for this 8-man tag team showdown. The rules are as follows. We're not going to use the 3-count pin rule for this match. It's going to be a one and done, and when you are pinned, you are eliminated. If you leave the ring, that is a free tag. This will be lucha-style rules. So when a man leaves the ring, he can be replaced by a partner immediately with no tag required. There will be 1 pin save allowed per wrestler for this match, and there will be no disqualifications. If we get down to the final man, then count-out rules will be in effect. I will not be displaying fatigue tokens using the usual Big Ten dice. I'll keep track of those here individually, since there will be too many guys in and out of the ring to have all of them on camera simultaneously. But Adam Cole and Roderick Strong are going to start things off in this match, and we are ready to rumble. So, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. And the opening roll goes to Roderick Strong. Strong will start things off for his team, and he is going to start off with a jumping knee strike, rolling elbow combination. He needs a choice chart roll to connect on this one, and he needs a roll of 10 or lower. And on a roll of 4, he connects, and Cole is immediately in trouble. He is hurt. Strong taking advantage, and he follows that up with a whip to the ropes. Off the ropes comes Adam Cole, And on a roll of 9, the advantage goes to the more powerful wrestler, and that is Roderick Strong. Strong has the power, so he remains in control. And he is immediately going to lock Adam Cole into the label lock. Tries to lock him into the label lock. And Cole immediately slides under the bottom rope and out of the ring, where he will be replaced by Keith Lee. So Cole is out and Lee is back into the ring. And it is Lee who has the initiative here. Lee with an attempted drop kick, but Roderick Strong gets out of the way of that one. And Strong takes control. And Strong is going to go to try and wrap Keith Lee up into the cloverleaf. Lee is too big and strong for that. He's able to reverse that and go for a double running splash. That is a tag move. So Kyle O'Reilly comes into the ring on the tag team maneuver as Roderick Strong has been hurt. Strong is hurt, and now it is Strong taking on O'Reilly. Team Takeover is getting guys in and out of the ring here quickly. And O'Reilly is going to go with the whip to the ropes. Off the ropes comes Roderick Strong, and Kyle O'Reilly with a big kick to the side of the head takes control. O'Reilly has those educated feet, and he is now going to try and take Strong down into a triangle choke. This is also a choice maneuver, and he is going to need a roll of 8 or lower to complete the triangle choke, and he's got it locked in. He has got it locked in, and Strong is down. Strong is in some trouble here, as he is already gassed. What's O'Reilly going to do now? He is just going to pitch Roderick Strong out of the ring. And will O'Reilly try for a suicide dive? That's legal in this. He cannot get there in time for the suicide dive, so Strong is out of the ring. And he will be replaced by Davey Richards. In comes Davey Richards now to take on Kyle O'Reilly. These two have quite the history as one-time tag team partners, but Richards has remained loyal to Roderick Strong, and these two are fixing to battle it out. The initiative goes to Kyle as Richards comes into the ring. Kyle catches him and slams him down hard with a butterfly suplex. Down he goes hard. Can Davey get out and make a tag? He is able to make the tag, and into the match comes Austin Aries. So Davey Richards quickly dispatched after that butterfly suplex. Aries in the ring, and it is Aries who is going to go for a whip to the ropes. Off the ropes comes O'Reilly, facing off against Aries, and on a roll of 8, it is a backdrop from Austin Aries that sends O'Reilly down to the mat. O'Reilly is down to the mat, and Austin Aries is going to follow that up with a Death Valley driver. Here's a pin attempt. He'll be pinned on Snake Eyes. But O'Reilly kicks out of that. We have our first pin attempt of the match as Aries tries to put O'Reilly down, but O'Reilly kicks out. What's Aries going to do now? He's going to go up for the 450 splash. But on a roll of 4, Aries misses the 450 splash, and that will be Kyle O'Reilly taking over on level 3 offense. O'Reilly with that fatigue token is quickly going to tag in the big man, Donovan DIJAK. And DIJAK is in control against Austin Aries. What's DIJAK going to do? He goes with a short arm crescent kick as Aries begins to get to his feet. Can Aries get out and make the tag? No, he cannot. DIJAK remains in control. And he, just drops Aries with the dijection. That big power slam type maneuver, and down goes Aries. He goes down and stays down. Into the match comes Keith Lee, and we're going to see a double team on Aries. And on a roll of 6, looking at the double team chart, that is a bone-crunching double clothesline. Aries is still down, and Lee now is in control on level 3 offense. Keith Lee, what's he going to do? He goes for the Hurricane Rana. That is a big move for a big man, but Aries is able to sneak out of the way of that one. And Aries follows up with an arm drag, taking Lee down to the canvas. The fans are chanting RVD, RVD, and here he comes. Van Dam is now in the ring for the very first time against Keith Lee. What's he going to do against this big man? Van Dam goes to the far ropes, and he comes off and slams his body down onto Keith Lee with the Rolling Thunder. Big move by Rob Van Dam. Lee is slow to get to his feet as Van Dam is in control, and Van Dam with a rolling fireman's carry, but Lee gets to his feet. But Van Dam takes him right back down with a double leg sweep. Lee goes down, Lee gets back up. They lock up in the center of the ring, and this time it is Lee calling upon his tag team partner. In this case, it will be Cole coming back into the ring to help Lee team up with the double running splash. Cole is now the legal man in the ring against Rob Van Dam. Van Dam gets to his feet, and Cole is going to toss him back over and down with a German suplex. Nice German suplex by Adam Cole. Cole is going to follow that up with a Panama Sunrise. He comes off the top rope. Pin attempt is in place. He will be pinned on a roll of 4 or lower. And on a roll of 3, he got him. Just like that, Adam Cole has pinned Rob Van Dam. Van Dam, the first man eliminated from this match, virtue of the Panama Sunrise. The Panama Sunrise has claimed the first victim, and it is Rob Van Dam, who just no sooner did he get into the ring than he is out of the ring and out of this match. That hurts Team Strong as Davey Richards comes in to take on Adam Cole. And on a roll of 12, we're going to have some shenanigans here on a roll of doubles. We go to the shenanigans book, also known as the Face to the Mat Highlight Center booklet. And in this tag team situation, it is Davey Richards who goes to the book. Is he a cheater? He has got a disqualification of 4, so he is not a cheater. So a fight breaks out in the ring. The opponent's partner gets in a cheap shot before order is restored. The opponent takes a token of fatigue. So Davey Richards suffers a cheap shot that came in from out of nowhere from Kyle O'Reilly. Big kick to the head. Davey Richards is staggered and Adam Cole is in control. As we welcome Thomas Morgan, T-Man, to the chat. This is an 8-man elimination tag team match between Team Takeover, Adam Cole, Donovan DIJAK, Kyle O'Reilly, and Keith Lee against the Strong Squad. Roderick Strong, Davey Richards, Austin Aries, and Rob Van Dam was the mystery partner. Van Dam has already been eliminated. Adam Cole took him out with the Panama Sunrise. Now Davey is in the ring, replacing Adam Cole, and Davey just took a shot to the back of the head from a kick from outside the ring from Kyle O'Reilly, and Cole has got him set up. What's Cole going to do? Cole's going to go for the Florida Key, and he can finish Davey off here on a roll of a 2 or a 3, but on a roll of 7, Davey sticks with it and survives. Cole calling to the outside. In comes Donovan DIJAK. We're going to see a double team on Davey Richards. And on a roll of 7, it is a bone-crunching double clothesline that takes Davey back down to the mat. And he is in trouble. DIJAK now in against Davey Richards, as Team Takeover has been tagging in and out with great effectiveness. What is DIJAK going to do? He is going to pitch Davey Richards out of the ring. And Davey will be replaced by Roderick Strong. Strong against DIJAK. These two men teamed together a lot before they lost a match that led to Strong getting kicked out of the Team Takeover. And now we have more shenanigans as DIJAK is going to score some shenanigans here. And it is going to be an outside interference from one of his partners. It will be O'Reilly once again trying to do some damage from the outside. But no, on a roll of 11, Kyle O'Reilly comes into the ring, but he is pitched out of the ring by Roderick Strong. Double noggin knocker. Strong and Strong knocks the heads of DIJAK and O'Reilly together. O'Reilly tumbles out of the ring. And Strong is going to go for the stronghold on DIJAK, who's down. DIJAK will have to tap out on a roll of 4 or lower. But on a roll of 8, DIJAK is able to get to the ropes and break the hold. DIJAK in some trouble there after a double noggin knocker by Roderick Strong. Strong is going to call for a teammate. And it is going to be Davey Richards coming back into the ring for a double team on DIJAK. And on a roll of 5, it is a devastating double team move that fits the style of the tag team. That is going to be a combination of the stronghold, and Davey Richards is going to score some stiff kicks to the abdomen of DIJAK as Strong's got him in that stronghold. And that is going to weaken DIJAK even further. Richards now the legal man in the ring. And DIJAK is in trouble. A couple of fatigue tokens now. And on a roll of 6, it is going to be Davey Richards slapping on the ankle lock. And this will be a submission on a roll of 5 or lower. Do we use a pin save here? Yes, we do. It is going to be O'Reilly coming in to make the pin save. And on a roll of 9, O'Reilly is not able to make the pin save. O'Reilly is not able to save his partner. Is DIJAK going to be forced to tap out? On a roll of 6, DIJAK just escapes. Goodness gracious. Excitement here as Davey Richards is trying to put Donovan DIJAK away. Richards has him up, and he is going to go this time for the kick to death. That is another add 1 maneuver. And now DIJAK also rolls the pin rating, so he will now be pinned on a 7 or lower. Gosh, do you use your second pin save attempt here? He is their heavy, but they are not going to be able to get a pin save out to DIJAK. And on a roll of 7, DIJAK is pinned. Donovan DIJAK pinned by Davey Richards following the kick to death. So Davey eliminates Donovan DIJAK, and it is now down to 3 per side. And who will come in to replace DIJAK? It will be Keith Lee coming in against Davey Richards, as Lee and Richards square off. And the initiative roll goes to Davey Richards. He's ready as Lee comes in, and it is a whip to the turnbuckle. Off the turnbuckle comes Keith Lee. He's got the A rating, and on a roll of 7, he reverses the whip and sends Davey into the opposite turnbuckle. Davey comes off the turnbuckle, and as Lee charges into the turnbuckle, Davey lifts the knee and slams it into the head of Keith Lee, and that puts Davey in control. Davey's got a couple of fatigue tokens, so he's quickly going to tag out to Roderick Strong, who is the freshest man for the Strong Squad. Strong now in against Keith Lee, and he takes him up and down hard to the canvas with a half Nelson backbreaker. Nobody does backbreakers better than Roderick Strong. He was known back in his Ring of Honor days as the Messiah of the backbreaker, and he hit an impressive one on Keith Lee with that roll. And now it is a whip to the turnbuckle from Strong. Lee comes off the turnbuckle, but on a roll of 6, it is Lee who comes off with a knee to the head of Strong, and Lee takes over. And Lee is going to score with a belly-to-belly suplex, a standing belly-to-belly, and takes Strong down to the canvas hard, using that 330 pounds as a weapon. Can Strong get out and make the tag? No, he cannot. Keith Lee follows that up with a meteor, a big flying shoulder block. He's going to need a choice roll to complete this maneuver. And on a roll of 9 or less, he'll hit it, and he hits it, and he hits it hard. And Roderick Strong is hurt. Strong backing down. And into the ring for the double team comes Kyle O'Reilly. On the double team chart, a roll of 3. Oh, this is good for the takeover team, as it is another devastating double team move that costs Roderick Strong a point of fatigue and puts O'Reilly in control at level 3. So a double team brainbuster as O'Reilly and Lee team up to pick up Roderick Strong and just dump him on his head in the center of the ring. And Strong is down. O'Reilly now is going to go for the Armageddon. That's a submission maneuver. Strong will be forced to tap out on a roll of 3 or 2 or 3 here. Strong will tap out. But on a roll of 5, it is Strong who is able to survive that submission hold. And the fight continues with O'Reilly in control. What's O'Reilly going to do here? He is going to go up for the death jump. Death jump roll for Kyle O'Reilly. And on a roll of 9, that is a solid hit. A solid hit as O'Reilly comes off with an awesome flying clothesline and takes Strong back down to the canvas. In comes Adam Cole. We're going to see another double team here. And on a roll of 9, it is O'Reilly who is holding Strong as Cole comes off the ropes and nails Strong with a running forearm smash. These two have the most personal of all the issues in this match, and Cole has been itching to come in and take advantage of Strong in a weakened condition. As we say hello to Joseph Hinkle in the chat room. What's Cole going to do? He hits a diving cross body. Strong gets back to his feet. The attack from Cole continues with a second, with a high lift up into the air and a brainbuster down across the knee. That one stung Roderick Strong. Cole goes for the cover. The pin roll here is 4 or lower. But on a roll of 9, Strong kicks out. Strong is in some trouble here, as Cole is taking control, and Adam Cole would love nothing better than to eliminate his nemesis from this tag team match. He's going to go for the Florida Key. That's a +1 finisher. So the roll here is 6 or lower, and it will be Austin Aries attempting the pin save. But on a roll of 8, Aries cannot get there. And on a roll of 6 or lower, that's going to be the end of Roderick Strong. But oh, Strong manages to kick out of that one, and the battle continues. Cole now brings Keith Lee into the ring. They're going to try yet another double team. And on a roll of 6, it is a bone-crunching double clothesline that puts Lee in control. Strong is in big trouble here. He desperately needs to get a tag or get out of the ring and let one of his fresh partners come and carry the battle to Keith Lee. And we got a leaner there. So a re-roll, and on a roll of 6, it is the Spirit Bomb from Keith Lee. Lee with the Spirit Bomb. This is another finisher. It's a +1. That makes the roll 7 or lower for Strong. Is Davey Richards going to use his pin save? Yes, he is. And on a roll of 10, Davey Richards is stopped. And this may be the end for Roderick Strong. And on a roll of 8, Strong manages to kick out. Strong kicks out of the Spirit Bomb. He is showing great resilience in this match. But they've used up all but one of their pinfalls. And now it is Lee with a ground 0. That's a 0 finisher. And on a 7 or lower, Roderick is pinned. And on a roll of 7, that is it for Roderick Strong. So Keith Lee eliminates Roderick Strong with the ground 0. And that gives Team Takeover the 3-2 advantage in the manpower. Into the ring now comes Davey Richards. Richards staring down the bigger Keith Lee. This is the biggest and the smallest man in this match, staring each other down, but Davey Richards is fearless. And it is Lee who takes control early, and he just pummels Richards with a series of haymakers. Richards is backed off, and Lee follows that up with the final flash, and that hurts Richards yet again. Spin kick from Lee, very impressive, but Davey Richards ducks away from that one, and it is Davey who is going to fire back, and he nails Keith Lee with a folding powerbomb. Good show of strength as Richards caught Lee off balance and slammed him down to the canvas hard. Down goes Keith Lee. Richards in control. What's he going to do? He is going to go for the suicide dive, and he stuns Lee with that move, but Lee will not yet go down, as Richards came off the top rope, could not take Lee off his feet. Richards is going to follow that up with a whip to the ropes. Off the ropes comes Keith Lee. And on a roll of 8, it is a knee to the gut from Richards, putting Richards back in control. Richards calls for ARIES. A double team attempt is coming here. And they are able to get Lee up and down hard to the canvas with an awesome double neck breaker. Austin ARIES is in control. ARIES is going to go for the pitch out of the ring. Out of the ring goes Keith Lee. Is ARIES going to try the suicide dive? Yes, he will. We go to the suicide dive chart, and on a roll of 5, -3 for ARIES agility, it is ARIES who comes through the ropes with a tope suicida, leading to a violent collision on the floor. Both wrestlers add 1 to their pin rating. So Lee takes a point of fatigue. Austin ARIES takes a point of fatigue. Both men are down and out of the ring, so it will be Davey Richards coming in. And it will be Kyle O'Reilly coming in to face off with Davey Richards. History between these two men, former tag partners. And it is Richards who takes control. And Davey hits a handspring enziguri, very slick move. Nails O'Reilly. Can O'Reilly get over and make the tag? Yes, he quickly brings Adam Cole into the match. O'Reilly doesn't want anything to do with that. And now we have Adam Cole squaring off against Davey Richards. And it is Cole who will take control. Cole with a flying clothesline takes Davey down to the mat. Davey to his feet. Cole follows that up with a whip to the ropes. Off the ropes come Davey. And on a roll of 8, that is a running back elbow from Adam Cole that stuns Davey. Davey is stunned. Cole follows that up with a reverse DDT, taking Davey to the mat one more time. What's Cole going to do now? Another reverse DDT. Cole back down to the mat. Lee is back to his feet, and Cole calls on Lee for the double team. And on a roll of 7, it is a running forearm smash from Keith Lee into the chest of the defenseless Davey Richards. That leaves Richards staggering. Lee now in against Richards, standing belly to belly. Didn't get all of that one as Davey was able to slip out the back door. Lee follows that up with an attempted drop kick. Richards easily dodges that one. And it is Richards who comes back with a dive through the ropes that takes Lee down and out of the ring. Lee rolls out of the ring. Is Richards going to attempt a suicide dive? No, he's not. He's going to stay in the ring. And he is going to deal with Kyle O'Reilly, who comes in to replace Lee. Richards squaring off against O'Reilly, and it is O'Reilly who's going to get the first shot in as he tries for that butterfly suplex and takes Richards down hard. Richards down hard after the butterfly suplex. O'Reilly's going to try and follow that up with the triangle choke. He needs a choice roll to get this done. He is going to need a roll of 10 or lower. And he has it cinched in. But Davey is going to try and escape that by tagging in Austin ARIES. He cannot get to the tag. O'Reilly remains in control. And O'Reilly is going to try to convert that into the ankle lock. But Richards is going to reverse that. And Richards with a big suplex that takes O'Reilly up and down hard to the canvas. That gives Davey the chance to take a breather as O'Reilly is hurt. Richards is going to follow that up with a whip to the ropes. Off the ropes comes O'Reilly. On a roll of 4, it looks like Richards is going to go for the back body drop, but he sets his head too soon. O'Reilly picks him up and slams him down hard with a pile driver. That looks like it had to hurt. Richards is going to be down. Kyle O'Reilly is going to go for the death jump. And on a roll of 6, he nails Davey Richards with a flying forearm. O'Reilly's going to follow that up with the armbar submission hold, the Armageddon. Davey will tap out on a roll of 3 or lower. That's not going to happen. But Richards is hurt, and Kyle is going to bring Adam Cole into the ring for some double team action. On a roll of 6, it is the flying double neck breaker that takes Davey down, and Davey is in trouble here. And in fact, the Strong Squad is in trouble here, as Team Takeover has 3 fresh guys, and Richards and ARIES are running out of gas. Cole with a super kick to the back of the head. Davey tumbles out of the ring, and Austin Aries comes in to take his place. Let's see what Aries can do against Adam Cole. And oh, we've got a shenanigans roll. This is going to go to Aries. What is going to happen here? Tag team shenanigans between Austin Aries and Adam Cole. And on a roll of 21, is Aries a cheater? Yes, Aries is known to cheat, so he disengages his opponent by sticking him with a sharp object. How about that? Aries went into the tights and got something to just jab into the stomach of Cole. Cole backs away, and Aries is going to follow that up with an attempted death jump. The death jump roll is 10. And on a rating of B10, that is going to go to the wrestler with the better agility. And that is Aries, who is the more agile of these two. He's got that -4 agility. And now it is Aries going for the frog splash. Didn't get all of that as we say hello to Dave Gardner and D. Scott Howard. We've got an elimination tag match going here. And it is Aries with the crucifix bomb that hurts Adam Cole. Aries follows that up with his second crucifix bomb. Cole is still hurt. Here comes Eddie in for the double team, and on a roll of 7, it's a running forearm smash from Davey Richards, who is now in the ring and in control. Cole trying to get to his corner, cannot get there, as Davey drops him with a big suplex. Davey Richards can toss guys around the ring, and Richards follows that up with a whip to the ropes. Off the ropes comes Adam Cole, and on a roll of 6, Richards drops down. Cole comes off the opposite ropes the other way, and Richards again sets his head too soon, and this time Cole punishes him with a stiff knee to the side of the head. That puts an end to whatever momentum that Adam Cole might have had, or that Davey Richards might have had. And Cole is signaling for the Panama Sunrise. He nails it. Richards will be pinned here on a roll of 3, 4, 5, 6 or lower. But on a roll of 7, Davey is able to kick out of the Panama Sunrise. Cole is shocked at the resilience of Davey Richards. What's Cole going to do now? He's going to go for the Florida Key. Again, this is a 6 or lower. And again, Richards is able to escape. I can't believe what I am seeing here out of Davey Richards. He has got all kinds of resilience here in this match. Cole is going to bring O'Reilly into the ring for a double team attempt. And on a roll of 8, they are going to combine for a double elbow smash that is going to take Richards back down to the mat. Richards is down. O'Reilly's in control. He is going to go with the whip to the ropes. Off the ropes comes Davey. But on a roll of 4, this time what is going to happen? Davey has an A rating on the ropes chart. And that is going to be an awesome pile driver from Richards onto O'Reilly. O'Reilly is down. Davey has a chance to do some damage here. He is going to go for the cloverleaf, and quickly O'Reilly slides out of the ring. He will be replaced in the ring by the big man, Keith Lee. And Richards is going to tag out to Austin Aries. And here we go. And more shenanigans here. On a roll of doubles, it is going to be Aries with the shenanigans. He already did some damage to Adam Cole with a foreign object. What is Aries going to do here on a roll of 65? Go to highlight reel A. Oh my goodness, this is getting better and better. What is Aries going to do to Keith Lee in this situation? We've got a 54. Wrestler currently winning match leaves ring to engage third party. Fails to return in time. Opponent awarded decision. Okay, well, we do not have a decision here, but Lee is winning the match. He's got fewer fatigue tokens. He leaves the ring, gets into a discussion with his teammates, and I don't know if we saw some kind of a disagreement or something, but Lee is walking away from this match. What a shocker, as Keith Lee is walking away, and there are count-out rules in effect here. So Lee's failure to return to the match as a result of a count-out. And we're going to have to come up with an angle here. We have got a new angle to deal with Keith Lee abandoning his team in the middle of the match. Maybe it was a disagreement. Maybe he got wiped out by something that Davey Richards did. What the heck? Let's roll the 12-sider. And on a roll of 3, that's a disagreement. Keith Lee just disagreed, just walked away from this match. And we have got turmoil among Team Takeover. Just when they seem to have everything in their favor, Keith Lee just walks away. We'll have to come up with something to do with that later. But Lee will be replaced in this match by Adam Cole, as we welcome Michael Peterson into the chat. Did this company have a Black Friday sale? I'm using the Play.com Highlight Center booklet for some of my outside activities. Play.com did have a Black Friday sale. I'm not aware that Filsinger Games had a Black Friday sale, but they have got new card sets coming out in December. And if you are a fan of Filsinger Card Legends of Wrestling, you are going to want to check out the new releases for Christmas. All right, it is Cole and Aries in the ring. And the Team Takeover still has the advantage in terms of fatigue, unless... What's going to happen here? On a roll of 8, oh my goodness, it is Keith Lee who on his way out just slugged Adam Cole. And Cole is woozy. As Cole tries to get into the ring, Lee pulls Cole out of the ring and levels him at ringside. Cole goes down. O'Reilly has to come in. And we have got trouble in paradise for Team Takeover. Here's O'Reilly facing off against Aries. And again, I hit a shenanigans roll. What is up with this? Shenanigans left and right. Aries going back to the chart because it was an even number. It is Aries who is going to the book. On the odds, we'll take the Team Takeover to the book. And on a roll of 12, what is going to happen here? Is the wrestler agile? Heck yes, he is the most agile man in the match. So he leaps from the top rope onto O'Reilly as O'Reilly comes into the ring. And that puts Austin Aries in control. Aries now with a whip to the turnbuckle. O'Reilly tries to reverse that. And instead, Aries is going to just punch him in the face. Punch to the face by Aries. O'Reilly fires back with a series of kicks into the corner. We've got a choice roll here for O'Reilly. He can either go standing drop kick on agility, that's not going to work, or a whip to the turnbuckle. So Aries is whipped to the turnbuckle. And on a roll of 2, coming off of the turnbuckle, it is a pin attempt as O'Reilly rushes into the ring, tries a running clothesline. Aries ducks away. O'Reilly slams into the turnbuckle. Here is a cover. And the pin will be on a roll of 4 or lower. Cole is not going to use his pin save. And on a roll of 9, O'Reilly kicks out. But he's in trouble now as Aries has taken control. Aries with a death jump. Death jump B5. Oh, that is going to be a miss as O'Reilly is able to get to his feet first and throw Austin Aries down to the canvas. Aries goes down hard. O'Reilly now has the opportunity for control, and he's going for the Armageddon. He's going for the submission. It will be a submission on a roll of 4 or lower. Aries is able to escape that situation. And now O'Reilly calls for Cole for the double team. And on a roll of 5, that is a devastating double super kick from Cole and O'Reilly. Aries goes down hard, and Adam Cole is in control. Cole is going to go and pitch Aries out of the ring. Will he try the suicide dive? No, he won't. Aries is out, and Davey Richards comes in as we say hello to JVD Studios. A wrestling game. I need to get this. Yeah, look at philsingergames.com for this wrestling game, which is magnificent. Another double 6, and that's more shenanigans coming from the Strong Squad. How about that? This time it is Davey Richards going to the book on a roll of 41. Is the wrestler strong? Davey Richards is not strong. He's got below average strength, so he will not be able to execute the power surge, and instead he is going to endure fatigue. Now the book says wrestler ignores all athletic qualities for the rest of the match. Instead, we will just knock 1 point off of his agility and power ratings. So Davey Richards is showing some fatigue, was not able to execute anything nasty on Adam Cole, and it will be Cole in control with an elbow to the teeth. An elbow to the teeth by Cole. Richards fires back and goes with a handspring enziguri. Didn't get all of that, but enough to knock Cole off balance. And now a shoot kick from Richards. Stuns Cole. Cole is going to fire back with a rake of the eyes. Nasty, nasty rake of the eyes. And a reverse DDT puts Richards down to the canvas. Cole follows that up with a diving cross body. Here's a cover. And on a 6 or lower, we'll have a pin. And he got him. Adam Cole takes out Davey Richards with a diving cross body block as Richards was just out of gas. And now Austin Aries is going to have to deal with Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly on his own, as Richards has been eliminated by way of the diving cross body block. Aries is not afraid. He steps right in there and already is putting some bad lip on Adam Cole. But it is Cole who takes the initiative and attempts the running knee. That is a choice B. And on the choice chart, I believe that's standing drop kick or turnbuckle. So he's going to have to go to the turnbuckle, because with the agility rating that Aries has, he's not going to hit that standing drop kick. Aries is whipped to the turnbuckle. On a roll of 8, it is a big kick from Cole that stuns Aries. Cole follows that up with a German suplex, and Aries is down. What's Cole going to do here? He is going to go for the figure 4 leg lock. Will he be able to force the submission? The submission roll here is 6 or lower, as the dice go spilling all over the table. And on a roll of 4, he got him. So Adam Cole takes out Austin Aries to win this match using the figure 4 leg lock to finish off Aries and finish off the match. So Team Takeover is your winner. The Strong Squad has been defeated. Cole and O'Reilly are your sole survivors, but there is dissension in the ranks as they had words with Keith Lee, and moving forward, that's going to be our new angle. I think the Strong Squad is going to be decommissioned after losing this elimination tag match. It's time for this feud to move on, and it will be Adam Cole now feuding with Keith Lee, and we'll have to figure out what happened between those two on a future episode of Heartland Championship Wrestling. So the next angle will be, why did Keith Lee walk out on Team Takeover in this match? My goodness, what a match that was. 8-man elimination tag match, and that took us a while. That took us a good, gosh, how long have we been on the stream here? We've been at this for a while. I can't see the stream time here yet. We started at 7:10. It is now 7:54. So, yeah, that was about a 40-minute match. Which tell me, guys, if you enjoyed that match, or if that just ran too long. We might do elimination tag matches again in the future. But now we have 2 more matches yet to go on tonight's card. Next in line, it will be the Ring of Honor Heavyweight Championship, as the current champion is Nick Aldis. Nick Aldis, a magnificent performer, both as a technical wrestler and as a personality. And he is going to take on a previous champion, Jay Lethal. These men battled to a wild double countout in their last contest, so this will be a return match. No disqualification, no countout, as Aldis takes on Lethal with the title on the line. And let's get it started. And we will use our fatigue counters for this match. The champion always gets the left side of the board and always gets the white fatigue tokens. And Jay Lethal will be the challenger using the black. Not making a racial statement here, just that's the way we do things. And the opening initiative roll goes to Nick Aldis. Aldis, your champion. Starts things off with a double axe handle, but that is an agility move, and Lethal's able to get out of the way of that one. And Lethal counters with an attempted dragon suplex. That dragon suplex attempt is going to require a choice roll. And that will be 8 or lower to complete the dragon suplex. And on a roll of 9, Aldis gets out of the back door of that one. Thomas Morgan predicting Aldis to win this. Aldis with a German suplex puts Lethal down. Aldis is going to follow that up with a delayed vertical suplex, and Lethal goes down hard. Lethal goes down hard and stays down. And it is a tombstone pile driver by Aldis just that quickly. We are using the 3-count pin rule in this match, but Lethal will kick out with a roll of 10. First fatigue token goes to Lethal as Aldis is in control. Aldis is going to follow that up with a death jump. Actually, he thinks better of that as Lethal gets to his feet. And Aldis with a bow and arrow submission move rolls Lethal over and just painfully stretches out those ribs. Lethal in some trouble here. Aldis goes with a whip to the turnbuckle. Coming off the turnbuckle, Lethal, and on a roll of 4, it is Lethal who bounces forward off the turnbuckle and nails Aldis with a skull-splitting running lariat. And Aldis now is hurt. Choking on the ropes is Lethal. Aldis fights his way out of that one. Lethal follows that up with a clip to the knee. Tries to clip the knee. Aldis dodges that one. And Aldis comes back with a whip to the ropes of his own. Lethal tried to take out the knee of Aldis. Aldis responds with a whip to the ropes. And on a roll of 11, it is a specialty move coming off the ropes. A high back body drop by Aldis. Puts Lethal down to the canvas and puts Aldis in control. Aldis now goes for the King's Lynn Cloverleaf. That is a +2 submission hold. He gets a count of 1. He gets a count of 2 on a roll of 6 or lower. This one is over with. And Lethal manages to get to the bottom rope and forces the break of the hold on that cloverleaf. But Aldis now is in control and Lethal's in trouble. And we are going to have our first out of the ring action. Aldis is not a high flyer, so Lethal goes out of the ring. And on a roll of 8, that's the helpless crawl. Lethal has to crawl back into the ring to beat the 10 count. He got a little bit of a breather there. Aldis is still in control, and Aldis with a tombstone pile driver puts Lethal down hard. And Lethal once again is going to take a powder out of the ring. What's going to happen here? On a roll of 10, Aldis comes out of the ring and slams his opponent with a foreign object like a steel chair. What's the foreign object going to be? On a roll of 8, that would be the ring bell. Aldis just smashes the ring bell onto the head of Jay Lethal, and Lethal has literally and figuratively had his bell rung. Aldis is going to follow that up with a Mag Daddy driver. That is an add 1 fatigue rating, and Lethal is in big trouble here. He's got 3 fatigue tokens. That means no more 3-count pins, and Lethal is going to be whipped into the turnbuckle. Aldis with a whip to the turnbuckle, and on a roll of 7, it is a big kick by Aldis, putting him in control. Aldis is taking care of business here tonight. Another whip to the turnbuckle, and this time on a roll of 9, another big kick from Aldis. Lethal has been staggered. Aldis follows that up with another bow and arrow submission hold. Lethal struggling to get to the ring ropes to break that one up. And now another whip to the turnbuckle. Aldis working the turnbuckles. And this time it is Lethal who comes off the turnbuckle and dodges out of the way of Aldis, who's charging in, and Aldis tumbles out of the ring. Out of the ring we go once again. And this time on a roll of 10, it is Lethal who smacks Aldis with the foreign object. And Lethal now takes control. Lethal's going to try for the Koji clutch submission hold. Count of 1. Aldis is able to escape that, but Lethal now has the opportunity to do some damage. He pitches Aldis out of the ring. Lethal is a little too gassed to try a a suicide dive at this juncture. But on a roll of 9, it is Lethal who wins the brawl outside the ring, and Lethal takes control. Action returns to the ring, and Lethal with a smash into the ring post. Aldis is staggered, but he remains on his feet this time. Lethal chokes him down on the ropes. Aldis trying to work his way back. European uppercut from Lethal. Aldis fires back and catches a headlock. Headlock by Aldis. Trying to slow Lethal down. Knife edge chop from Aldis. Oh, and Lethal didn't like that. Lethal fires right back. He's going to try that dragon suplex again. He needs a roll of 8 or lower to complete that. And on a roll of 6, Aldis is up and down to the canvas hard. Lethal follows that up with the, he's going to go for the death jump here. Lethal with a death jump. And on a roll of 8, he nails it. He nails the flying forearm smash off of the top turnbuckle. Aldis is down. Lethal is going to follow that up with the lethal combination and takes Aldis down. Aldis finally gets back to his knees. Lethal's going to go for the dragon suplex once again on a roll of 8 or lower. He nails it. And this time it is Aldis who is going to take a powder. Aldis leaves the ring and back out of the ring we go. And on a roll of 8, that's the helpless crawl. Aldis back into the ring. Lethal waiting. And Lethal is going to go for the lethal injection. Here's a cover. But Aldis kicks out of that. Lethal has turned the tide in his own favor now. This match could go either way. As Lethal goes again to the Koji clutch. Submission style maneuver. Aldis gets out of that one, and now we've got both men ripe for the picking. 3 fatigue tokens apiece. What is Lethal going to do here? He is going to go for another death jump. As the dice go crazy. And oh, this time on a roll of 5, Aldis is to his feet quickly and throws Jay Lethal off of the top turnbuckle and down to the mat hard. Aldis now in control. He is going to go for the cloverleaf. He can get a submission here on a roll of 8 or lower. Aldis with the cloverleaf forces the submission on a roll of 8. How about that? Nick Aldis has successfully defended his title against Jay Lethal after Lethal tried for the death jump, went for broke. Aldis caught him, threw him to the mat, and wrapped him up in the cloverleaf to force the submission. Your winner and still reigning and defending Ring of Honor heavyweight champion is this man, Nick Aldis. Congratulations to Nick Aldis on that successful title defense as Lethal goes away disappointed. And we head to our main event of the evening, and this is going to be a doozy. This is for the Heartland Ladies Championship, and this is the best 2 out of 3 falls, as these two have been feuding over this title, battling back and forth. And after the title changes hands twice, we go 2 out of 3 falls to decide the ultimate winner once and for all. Sherri Martel currently holds the belt. This will be no disqualification, no count out, as the formidable Sara Del Rey is coming in for the final time, the final bout between these two. Sherri has the advantage in both agility and power, and Sherri is the favorite to win this match, but Sara Del Rey has those double finishers. She can take you out with a cross arm breaker. She can take you out with the Royal Butterfly. So this is going to be a very, very competitive situation between these two. The opening initiative roll goes to Sara Del Rey. And Sara starts things off with a headbutt, a hard headbutt. That staggered Sherri. Sherri didn't see that coming. And Sara follows that up with a whip to the ropes. Off the ropes comes Sherri. On a roll of 6, Sara drops down. And coming off the other way, Sara drops down again. And finally, on a roll of 9, that is a big backdrop from Sara Del Rey that takes Sherri up and down to the canvas. Sherri would be the favorite in this match, as Thomas Morgan has predicted, but we'll see what happens here. as SARA is in control, and she is going to go for a Northern Lights suplex. That requires a choice roll, and that is going to require a roll of 7 or lower to complete this. And on a roll of 7, she hits it, and down goes SHERRI. SHERRI goes down. SARA comes in for the superplex, and that is a choice between a death jump or, let's see, choice H is death jump or agility. So she's going to try the death jump, and on a roll of 12, she nails the death jump. Oh my goodness. That is going to be a pin attempt. And SHERRI kicks out of that, but SHERRI has taken the first fatigue token of the match. SHERRI in trouble here early. What's SARA going to do? SARA's going to go for the somersault senton. A nice kick to the side of the head. SHERRI is stunned. Northern Lights suplex. This is going to take a 7 or lower, and SHERRI gets out of the way of that one. And it is SHERRI who comes back with a hard clothesline that stuns SARA and sends SARA staggering backwards. SHERRI's going to follow that up with a running knee lift. Here's a cover. Count of 1. Count of 2. Oh my goodness. And that knee lift has put SARA down for the 3 count. Oh my goodness, I don't believe that. But the first fall goes to SHERRI as a result of that running knee lift. That gives both ladies a fatigue token, but we have a rest break here, so that resets 1 fatigue token, and we're back to even odds here, beginning the second fall. And it is SHERRI who takes control to open the second fall, and she is going to take SARA down with the head scissors. But SARA fires back and gets to her feet, takes SHERRI over with an arm wringer. SHERRI fires back with another head scissors, and this time takes SARA down to the canvas. SHERRI now with a clothesline puts SARA down, and she stays down. SHERRI is going to pitch SARA out of the ring, and this is where SHERRI loves to do her damage. But on a roll of 6, that's the best man wins roll. SHERRI has the better out of the ring rating, so it is SHERRI with a stiff right hand to SARA on the arena floor to take control. And SHERRI's going to go for the top rope splash. Can she hit it? She nails the top rope splash. SARA's a little close to the ropes. Count of 1. And SARA is able to get her foot over the bottom rope after the top rope splash. SHERRI's still in control. SHERRI is going to go for the death jump. And on a roll of 11, that is going to go to the agility rating. SHERRI has the better agility, so SHERRI with a big death jump takes SARA down to the canvas. SHERRI's going to try again with a scoop slam, and this time SARA is going to leave the ring on her own volition. And on a roll of 6, it is another brawl on the arena floor, and this time it is a kick to the gut from SHERRI that puts her back in control. SHERRI now with a choke on the top rope, just punishing SARA Del Rey. It has been all SHERRI in this match so far. Whip to the ropes. Off the ropes comes SARA. And on a roll of 10, it is a double clothesline, and both wrestlers are down. SHERRI gets to her feet first. And on a roll of 5, another scoop slam puts SARA down to the canvas hard. Running knee lift. She stung SARA with that again. Another running knee lift, and SARA goes down and stays down. Here's another attempt at a top rope splash. And SARA is able to get out of the way of getting her foot over the bottom rope once again. Kicking out, but SHERRI is firmly in control, choking SARA on the top rope. SARA may have to just give it up here. And there's a 2 count. And oh, SARA just is able to get her way free of that choke on the top rope at the count of 4. SARA is gasping for breath. Another choke on the top rope. SARA is in big trouble here. A spinning toe hold from SHERRI puts SARA down and keeps her down. And now she goes to the top rope splash. She took out SARA's knee with that spinning toe hold. And on a roll of 8 or lower, we will have the pinfall. And on a roll of 5, it's over with. SHERRI just dominated that match. and in 2 falls has taken out Sarah Del Rey, finishing her off in style with the top rope splash. All right, Sherry, with a clean sweep of this title defense, your winner and still Heartland Ladies Champion is the one and only Sherri Martel. All right, so we've seen both Nick Aldis and Sherri Martel defend their titles successfully here as we close out tonight's pay-per-view broadcast of Heartland Havoc 101, Too Legit to Quit. So this is Dave Little signing off from the Dave Cave with a great night of action. Thank you to Thomas Morgan, JVD Studios. Dave Gardner made a cameo earlier in the night. Alex M., good to see you. Michael Peterson, thanks for stopping by. D. Scott Howard and Joseph Hinkle. A great crowd tonight here for wrestling action from the Dave Cave. As on behalf of the Epic Sports Broadcasting Network, we thank you all for joining us. That's our stream, and I am out of here.